I'm like a little bit excited. I've played the Stanley Parable before. It's amazing. I've never made a Let's Play of it though, because I have it on my computer. I don't know how to make. I don't know how to. Sadly, I don't know how to record from my computer. I can't figure it out. I'm too dumb. But now I have a Stanley parody, the Stanley Parable Ultra Edition or something like that, Ultra Deluxe Edition or some crap on my PS5, thanks to PlayStation Plus for free. I probably wouldn't. I might not have bought it on my own. English, I have to hit English and I have to go all the way down to confirm. Oh, man. You can already tell that this was supposed to be a PC game. All right. Have you played the Stanley Parable before? Yes. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. So if this, I think they're going to adjust the game for me because I have already played the Stanley Parable before. So if you haven't already watched a Let's Play of the Stanley Parable, maybe you should go watch a different one where somebody either would click no or where it's like the original Stanley Parable. But like so this will probably be like a version of it. I'm hoping at least this will be a version of it that we're gonna enjoy that like knows that it's a sequel or something. It'll be like self-referential probably. So I'm kind of excited for whatever they do here. Um, I'm kind of excited that they even asked me that. Please enter the current time. Wow. You want to know the current time? Who the hell knows what the current time is? I was not prepared for this question. Hold on a second. Let me just go find my phone. I'll be right back. Never mind. As soon as I went to the home screen, it told me that's 8:52. 8:52. Let me just double. Nope, it just turned 8:53. There we go. So it's definitely 8:53 now. There's no way it's 8:54. Confirm. Accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. It's kind of pathetic though that that needs to ask me it needs to ask me what time it is. Like, come on, like you can't access the game's clock. That's what do you call it? That's some basic I assume some basic game design. Okay, accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Okay, I put 8:52 a.m. right? I'm sure I did. Um, I can't reset the time anyway. So if I set the wrong time, I'm stuck, which is annoying. Anyway, let's begin the game. You're playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I've never played Ultra Deluxe before. I'm really hoping that might be like a whole different game or something.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
So far, not too different. Oh, okay, I can press X to skip though.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his
Good old
desk,
Stanley.
telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And
Sure
although
did.
others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
They ruined it.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
They put the music
He
volume
had
too
been at
loud
his
over the
desk for
voice.
nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Is this the same voice actor? I feel like it's not the same voice actor. Doesn't sound as good as it did on my PC. Did they ruin this game? Anyway, same basic story. We're Stanley, obviously. Just doesn't feel as good on console. Where is everybody?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
This is a different voice actor. That's heresy. Now the music volume seems too low. But earlier it was too loud, going over the man, they sure messed this up. Alright. So what should I do? Should I think just put the volume up a little on my TV for now. Maybe it's supposed to be low. $420. We're supposed to go to 420. I just had to stand here for a while. There's like I thought there was like a 420 trophy or something.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Well, I thought there was like a trophy for 420, but apparently not. $457. Oh, it's not a mirror. It's a window. It's the other office. I guess we'll be in here later probably when we come through that way. Look, the door opened just like a mirror. Oh, but it leads into a different room. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. Oh yeah, all the doors are open that we need to go through. That's why.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, going right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it
I'm
perfectly
trapped.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay, I do want to stop by the employee lounge first.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
It was the only way to go. Huh. Because I'm eager to get back to business, I go this way. But I'm not. I want to go this way instead.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Well, it definitely seems like the same old game.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
I
Good
died.
job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. New game. We'll have another adventure next time, I think. It's just the same thing, right?
All
It's
of his
not.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Right, we're just in the same place again, right? Let's just go to 420 again. And that's all, folks. Please like, subscribe, click the bell, leave a comment, and I will see y'all next time. Love you guys. Bye bye. How do you get the 420 trophy? Save recent gameplay, full video.